viewers, welcome back to the channel. In this episode we are going to install a topper for Stranger Things Pinball. I've got the topper right here. It looks pretty easy. There's only the topper and the instructions. We should be good for that. You guys, if you have not subscribed to the channel, if you could do that, that would be greatly appreciated. We're trying to grow to 1,000 members in the YouTube universe. That's supposed to do something magical, and I want to see what happens when you level up. So if you could subscribe to the channel, and as always, if you could like the video, that helps out the YouTube algorithm. Not really sure, but that's what everybody tells me, and that just kind of pushes the video out to more people, but that would be a great help to me. But let's go ahead and install a Stranger Things Pinball topper. This is the limited edition Stranger Things Pinball. You can see here it is number 158 of 500, and I have installed a number of Stern authorized modification kits, I guess is what you would call it. So when you get into this hobby, what you'll find is guys out there make a lot of mods, and that's short for modifications, and all it is basically some toys that well, I've got my pinballs covered up, but I've really added a few, like here at the pyramid right here in Twilight Zone did not come stock out of the factory, so a modification is something that would not have been done in the factory, and they're really a lot of fun. I haven't done anything to Monster Bash. The trolls, if you know Medieval Madness, the trolls, I put the lighted eyeballs. I don't know why they did not do that originally. That's super cool. And then in my Addams family, I've got a number of little mods in there as well. But what Stern has done, and there's a lot of guys out there that debate this as being bad or good. I'm not sure. In the hobby, you're going to find that it is broken up into a bunch of different parts that make it fun. Only one of those is playing the game. There is looking for a game, getting parts. Then once you get all these parts, there are putting the parts on the games and just working on the games as part of the hobby. That's why I really enjoy it. Lately, I end up working on the games more than I play them. I do play them a decent amount, but just really enjoy kind of seeing how things work and how they go together. I am not a technical guy at all, so it's more just sort of figure it out. And that's why it's great with Stern. When they release these authorized mods, they have a great instruction manual that goes through step by step of what you need to do. That is really important to me. That may come from when I used to do Legos. I always enjoyed following the instructions with Legos, and I think I get some of the same type feelings when I go through and put on these Stern mods. All right, so the mods that I have put on this game are, recently we put on the QR code reader, which allows you to connect up to Stern Insider Connected. So you just take your phone, you scan your little individual QR code, and that uploads all your scores onto the internet. I'm still getting into that. I have not quite figured out how to really take advantage of it. But yeah, so that's QR code reader. And then Stern made this fantastic Dungeons and Dragons shooter rod mod. You can see the lights below, and it pulsates and flashes during the game, and just really feels great in your hand. It really is super neat. And then the other modification I did was I installed a UV light kit, and this is the special apron that comes with the kit. Those holes right there have little UV lights behind them, and during the game, when you go into the upside down mode, and I think they've started working it into other scenes in the game, it will turn everything to black lights. So it's a really neat experience. The game kind of glows with these black lights, and then the artwork has vines and different things on it that you cannot see with the naked eye. You can only see it with the UV light kit. So yeah, that's a really, really cool feature. But let's go ahead, see what's in this topper box and what we've got to do to install this topper. Here's the box the Stern topper comes in. Again, it's is straight from the factory, looks really great. It's packaged really well. That's something that, again, you know, the individual guys, they do a great job, but Stern really does it the best, just in terms of the packaging and making sure that your item gets to you in one piece. So this is the topper right here. It's got a couple cords, it looks like, that we're going to have to plug in. The instructions, oh, you can see the box. It's got a little topper piece right here. Looks like we got to take out this plug, couple screws, and I think after that you just connect these pieces and you're good to go. All right, so the first thing that we need to do is turn off the game, which is, there's a little toggle switch right here. And then what we'll do is we got to get the keys, and Stern keeps the keys right here in the back box. So you just put the little key in there. This is more a beginner's tutorial. Tell you what, so you take this, you turn it, you pull it down. You really need 2 hands to pick up this back glass. Let me do that real quick. Got the back glass off. You just have to be careful with that. What you do is you push it up, and it pushes up back behind this little piece right here, and then that allows you to pull the bottom out. But that back glass, I'm not sure in the limited edition if it's a special back glass or not, but it really, when you look at it, if you can see it, it kind of glows. It's got this, some sort of really neat silvery ink on it. So I'd hate to break that. All right, there's a little plug in the top here. Let's let me go get the ladder. We'll get in there. One of the things that is a challenge with working on arcade games is space. You can see here I am maxed out. We're not getting anything else in here. In fact, you can't even play my punch out barely. It's in the corner. Got the 4 screws off. They're actually in the 4 corners of the existing game top. And then there's this little plug that looks like the wires will go through. This thing was a little bit of a pain. It's got these little clips you press in and it'll pop out the top. So really pretty simple here. This is the top of the game, and we're just gonna put the topper right on it. Looks like it's got some holes in there for these guys, and just gonna fit right on, plug right into the board. Got that on the top. It's really pretty neat. Stern, and there's been a number of things on this game I've seen. They actually plan for these screw holes in the top so that the topper's cut out around those so that it fits flat against the top of the game. So here's the 2 wires right here, and looks like one's an Ethernet on one side, and then just a plug. Must be a power plug. We'll have to find out where that goes. But let me get these screws on the top. So these are the 2 cables that are coming through the top of the head there. And so one of them is a power cable. He's right here. And then he just plugs into this power board. It's a little bit of a pain to get in there. The wires are kind of real tight. But that's part of working on pinballs, getting into some tight areas. The other area that you plug in is right here with this Ethernet cable, and then they've got these little tie, or what am I trying to say, cable ties that that you can put your wires in. Let me get the wires in there, and then we'll turn the game on. Just geeked out a little bit too much on that. Stern's got all these great wire management clips, and so what I did is I took this Ethernet cable down and around through here and put it up all under the clips and put it in this clip right here, and then did the same thing with the power coming through here and connecting down. So it looks like it was installed from the factory. Now, that is the argument with these toppers, is that they should have been provided on the limited editions from the factory, which, you know, I guess that right there would have been shipped in a separate box that looks just like this as well. Most of my games, you know, in fact, all the games right now, with the exception of Twilight Zone and Medieval Madness, have a topper, and they're always shipped in an individual box that you have to install the topper anyway. So I guess you would have probably had done that with if it came stock from the factory. I do have a topper for the Medieval Madness over there. I've got a few kits that kind of turn it into the Royal Edition. Those will probably be the next videos that I'll take. That should be kind of fun. But yeah, that got the topper installed. So let's put the game back together and turn it on, see what happens. Game flips on right here. Okay, nothing happened. What do we do? Well, here we go. Whew, there's always that moment in there that just screwed something up. Topper looks cool. It's got like a 3D kind of element in it. We'll see what happens when it lights up. All right, version 1.05. I'm assuming that's the latest. It's always good to check on the website to make sure that's the latest code. It's interesting. I'm wondering if it is recognizing that the topper is installed. Not sure. I don't remember the startup process being this long. Yeah, look at that. So it's updating. It must be recognizing the topper. Okay, yeah, there we go. It did. It updated it. I don't know who this BRE person is, but they're irritating me. I need to get on here. I guess the score's got to reset or something with Insider Connected. Not sure. Hey, check that out. That's cool. Look at that. Wow. Man, that is cool. It's got a mirror in the back and it makes it look like it's infinite. It's really neat. Let's power up a game, see what happens here. Again, I could have entered my QR code from my phone, but and then it would have registered my game.
Keep the targets for light Devil Dog attacks.
It's cool. Well, I don't know if it matches gameplay or not. We'll have to figure that out. Trying to play the game with one hand and the camera's a little different. Uh-oh, about to lose ball. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so it kind of works off the gameplay. I'll have to get into that a little bit. We'll really play a game to see. We got this Demogorgon. Let's see. See if we can get it in there. There it is. Nope. Lost it. All right, guys. That looks like that is the Stranger Things Pinball topper. Appreciate you watching. If you have not taken a chance to subscribe, if you can please do that. Support the channel. Hit the like video as always. And we will see you guys next time. Take care. All right, so I started another game. I just wanted to show you guys. That's the UV kit right there. It just went off, but really neat effect. All right, see y'all.